It's Christmas time again. Your favorite shoe cookies. It's the season of love where miracles happen.
Welcome to December 12th. I hope you will enjoy part 2 of our little story, The Scripts. Now, where were we? Now, the Queen could see no other way than to summon the gathering of the high vibes. Besides the Queen herself, the members were headmasters from all over the galaxy. The Prince of Potential from the Planet of Potential, the Rastafari of Reflection from the Recreational Region, the Princess of Prophecy from Pluto, His Excellency on Enhanced Awareness from the exclusive region of Evermore, the Count of Consciousness from the County of Consciousness, the Fairy for Flourishment and her sister Ilsa from Far, Far Away, and last but not least, the Duke and Duchess of Devotion from the huge district of Devotion. Thank you for coming. What are we going to do with the Earth? The Queen asked out. They show no signs of any kind as to changing their ways and walks. We could toss them out of orbit, said the Count of Consciousness. We could toss them out of orbit. They seem to never learn anyway, and then there'd be somebody else's problem. A small mumbling around the table indicated that others agreed with the Count. The Queen laughed. I'm sure that our evolved awareness can come up with a brighter solution. Oh, we could cast an oblivion spell, which would make them completely unaware of anything. They're already living in oblivion. The sisters from Far, Far Away giggled. No, we don't have the right to completely neglect their free will concept. That is true. The discussion moved back and forth. Let's take a look and see what we come up with. They all agreed with their Queen, and the gathering went silent. Let's use the Earthlings as an example, my dear. They are divine beings that forgot to grow accordingly. They began to nurture only a few aspects of themselves, mostly the human parts to be precise. After ages of doing so, in oblivion, they now look around and don't understand why they're not happy and living their exquisiteness. They forgot to grow with their growing skills. They live in the world of today, wearing clothes from times long gone. She paused to see if the princess was still listening. Yeah, the princess was all ears. So the Queen continued. Anything you have here and now is a precious piece in the making of tomorrow. If you attend to it and embrace it, it'll grow and show you its divine origin. Even if my hair is full of dirt? The princess had a smile on her face while she asked the question. Yes, dear, that's a sign that a purification is nearby. The Queen giggled. Like a bath, for example. Even the fact that my room is messy, then? Yes, dear. It tells you that great creative work has taken place and will be exchanged soon by silent pauses. Even the wound on my knee? Even the wound on your knee. Do you remember when you lay in the womb? During the becoming of you, you lay very naturally with your forehead close to your knees. During that time, your fine forehead and your knowing knees became friends, and they exchanged a lot of information. Your whole physical body operates as one united being. All parts looking out for each other, all parts longing to see the others flourish and excel in life. Therefore, they stay connected always, making your growing experience as neat as possible. So even the smallest wound on your knee tells you that a communication is in progress between your knowing knee and the rest of your body. Having been closely connected for so long, your fine forehead will take a particular interest in what's going on in your knees. Your fine forehead being the bright and omnipresent part of you, with a direct link to your higher consciousness, which again is linked to the magic stone of enhanced omnipresence. Oh, Mom, so many words. I know, darling. This is why knowing your skills is important. Once you master them, you'll have to think no further about them. You will know at a deeper level. Let me show you. Now sit back, take a deep breath, and be aware throughout your whole body. Get acquainted, gather information, feel how information and awareness are connected. Turn on your magic of now. Breathe and transform it all to knowing. Feel your new level of expertise. Open your eyes and be the enhanced you. That's easy, the princess said with a smile. I knew that all along. I'd just forgotten that I knew. That's it! The queen suddenly remembered having had this conversation with her mom many years ago. She realized that this was the answer. The earthlings, they don't know that they know. They don't remember that they know. How do we awaken that knowledge then? Oh, we shall make a combo potion. Yes, in which we shall submit all our joint potentials, including the earthly potential. The result will be the right solution. The gathering of the high vibes changed scenery and found themselves in the alchemical chamber. The queen found the remedies needed and began the process. She put her many observations throughout centuries in the pot. She added her childhood experiences as a worry carrier of the first degree. Psst! This might call for a minor explanation. You see, as a princess, whenever there was a worry, she would take it upon her shoulders, carry it to the seaside, and bathe it softly in the magic waters until it let go and became a pure possibility instead. She would then let 2 of her trusted servants escort the new being home to its new life. This did sound easy, but as any easy-looking task, it had hours of devotion, practice, and skill-enhancing efforts as a tale. The task of worry-carrying had been in her family for generations. It was always the oldest daughter who got this fine job when ready, and it was considered to be a good preparational process for the future queen-to-be. And now, back to the gathering and the combo making. The queen then turned to the princess of prophecy, and she added eons of prophecy and some time. The Rastafari added reflections for 2. The fairy sisters added flourishing flowers. Each member donated their master potential to the combo potion. Finally, the queen added a tiny dash of lavender and a whole lot of fun. At the right time, the potion was ready. The queen poured it into a crystal bottle, thanked the gathering of the high vibes, and withdrew to her private chambers. She sat by her desk. It was always so exciting being the witness to grand changes, and this was indeed a milestone in the history of the galaxy. Slowly she poured the potion into a tall crystal glass, topped it with a slice of lemon, and enjoyed it. Now I shall work. She said it out loud, pulled forward a grand piece of paper, and wrote a heading for the upcoming script. How to remember your divine origin and continuously interpret outer visible circumstances as divine inner reflections and magically transform your relationship with yourself and your life's purpose, a specific and accurate guide for earthlings. So many words, you would say, and well, yes, you are, of course, divinely right. But isn't that very earthly after all? But anyway, the earthlings came to love the scripts, and since the keywords of the fine scripts were N for knowledge, A for awareness, N for knowing, C for consciousness, and Y for yielding, the scripts became known as the Nancy Diaries. The end. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of the scripts, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.